you think Native American Navajo, what comes to mind? Courageous, independent people with a colorful history and culture to match? Or does embracing the natural world in sacred and unique ways come to mind? Perhaps you equate this indigenous people with sustainable farming, the growing and harvesting of pinto beans, table stock potatoes, or corn, wheat, and alfalfa. Well, welcome to part one of our food series focusing on sustainable farming and Navajo agricultural products. Joining us here in the studio today from the High Plateau region of northwestern New Mexico is spokesperson and operations manager for Navajo Pride products, Roselyn Yazzie. Welcome, it's so good to meet you.
My pleasure, nice to meet you.
I'm glad you came all the way to our little studio from New Mexico, and you've come with so much history, so much local culture, and even the land itself. I was thinking before this series that everything seems to be reflected in the foods that you prepare and eat. So before we get to some of these unique and yummy dishes that you have here today, talk to me about where the products are grown and harvested, Roselyn.
Our Navajo Pride products are grown on our farm just outside of Farmington, New Mexico. That's in the Four Corner region. On a farm, under production right now is 72,000 acres of 110,630 acres.
That is a lot of acres.
That's a lot of farmland.
A lot of farmland, yes.
And with using modern technology as far as our farm equipment, a lot of JD Link, a lot of GPS machine. It's all 100% Navajo owned and operated. And then also our irrigation is also high-tech, modern technology that we're using these days.
You know, and I know you're especially proud, right, of the flour mill at the farm. It's brand new. Tell us about it.
That's correct. The flour mill is newly built, and what we will be milling is the true Navajo flour, and that's the Navajo Pride flour product that would be. And it's been in the vision of our Navajo leaders, the senior management at NAPI, and also the board of directors. They've been foreseeing this 1980.
Wow.
Right, and what we'll be doing is we'll be featuring the bleach flour, the unbleached flour, the whole wheat, the specialty mix like the Frybread mix, the blue corn pancake mix is what we'll be milling there.
Let's talk about sustainability right now for a minute, if you don't mind. How is that being incorporated at Navajo Pride?
Well, like a lot of other farmers out there, what they would do is they would buy purchased flour from the outside and bring it in. In this case, what we do is we produce it.
So you're growing it right there on the farm?
We are producing it there on the farm, and then we take it from there to the mill. We process it, and we'll be packaging it, not alone packaging, but also mixing it into the specialty.
Doesn't get much more natural and, you know, sustainable than that. That's amazing. Now, you mentioned Frybread, and just so that you know, that's what you're seeing here on the table is Frybread. Never seen Frybread, never heard of it. It smells great. It looks fun, probably even more fun to eat, so I can't wait to try it. But interestingly enough, this is a traditional Navajo dish.
Yes, it is, and it's been passed down from generation to generation. And if you go to your grandparents' house, you go to a gathering, the Frybread is always present at these meals.
So that's just kind of a traditional part of it. But this has been done in so many unique ways. Roselyn, would you mind walking me through these yummy ways that you prepare this Frybread?
Here, this plate here, we have the Frybread with the cinnamon, a little bit of sugar with it.
That looks so good.
And then here you have your fruits mix with the powdered sugar with it. And then this plate here is our one of our traditional, the Navajo taco.
Okay.
Your Navajo taco is your Frybread with your beans, which we produce also, the triple clean pinto beans, and it has a little bit of your tomato, your green pepper, and a little bit of ground beef, and then top it with cheese and your sour cream, and that's one of our native dish.
I just want to.
And
I
then
know I'm on TV. I won't. I can just inhale that.
And then this last plate here is just your Frybread.
I would just eat it plain. I love it.
You can put honey on it.
Oh, that sounds good too.
So that's.
I love that. Let me ask you this. I'm a busy working mom. I've got 3 boys under the age of 11. Is it fast? Is it easy to prepare? What is the best type of oil I should be using to fry my Frybread?
We use corn oil. Corn oil is low saturated fat, And when you cook fry bread, it's like cooking, putting it in a deep fryer.
Okay.
And it doesn't absorb all that oil. So, and it's a little more healthier than your vegetable. And then to make it more healthy, you can also add your whole wheat to it to make whole wheat fry bread. Or
I love that. So where can I find it?
We are in the process, of getting it out there to the big grocery chains. For example, right now, some of the stores that we have in Southern California, into New Mexico, into Texas, is Pros Ranch.
All right, well, I have to tell you, just such great information. How do I say thank you in Navajo?
Ahiahe.
Ahiahe. Well, thank you so much for coming by. I'm going to taste, this is the one that's got the cinnamon on it, right?
That's correct.
I'm going to take a bite of that, and I'm going to tell you thank you so much again. This is the first of 4-part series, so you're going to be back with us again. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Good to meet you.
I know
my
you
pleasure.
eat this a lot. This is my first time, so I'm excited about this. All right, so Roselyn, we'll be back for more tabletop taste treats in the very near future, including blue corn pancakes. Yummy. That sounds good. In the meantime, if you'd like to learn more about today's topic, visit NavajoPride.com. That is NavajoPride.com. I'm going to eat now.